I'm out here with Rick today. You saw me out the other day doing the drone where we use it for home inspections. It's a valuable tool for home inspections, but not just that. We want to photograph your home in the best light. We want to get you from different angles. And if your realtor's not doing this, this is something that needs to be done. This is 2019, we're in the 21st century. If you're not doing drones, you're not being marketed properly. It's a competitive market, you need to give yourself the edge. And people like Rick right here, with their drone technology, are gonna be able to do that. Rick, can you tell us a little bit about your equipment, please?
Sure, so it's pretty simple. In my hand is a controller, and attached to the controller is just an everyday cell phone. It can be used with a tablet as well. And what you're not seeing is over across the street is the actual drone that carries the camera and it takes the pictures and the videos needed for real estate purposes.
And what's the name of your company? I'm sorry.
It's Drone Base.
Drone Base?
Yep.
Okay, so for my fellow realtors out there, if you need an excellent drone company, go to Drone Base. So I think Rick's going to show us a little bit about exactly how the drone goes. So if we want to do a takeoff here,
okay,
we're going to see our drone right over here. So the house that we're actually shooting is 309 Northeast 21st Court, but we fly all around the different houses just so we can get the property from different angles. Like I said, the reason we're doing this is usually when you look at photos online, what you're seeing is the front of the house, the side of the house, the inside of the house. You're not going to see the extra touches that this owner did. So you'll notice about the roof of this house as well. It'll show up in the photographs. They did a lot of extra work to make sure drainage flows properly off this home. It's a flat roof, but it also has a pitch on it as well. You'll see the over-the-top drainage measures that they use for that as well, but they also hid them along the side of the house. So the front of the profile at the front of the house is not disturbed, nor is the profile at the rear of the house disturbed. So we've actually asked him to take a few different types of photos for us, not just of the house, but he's going to fly up and down the street for us because those of you who know Wilton Manors, you know about Wilton Manors walkability, you know about Wilton Drive and the significance of the drive and the businesses on the drive. And if you live in Wilton Manors, the key is to be close to those things. So we actually requested he fly the drone up the street so you could get an idea of how close exactly this house is to the drive. We're only about 2 blocks away. So he's gonna fly up to Georgie's Alibi, one of the really popular bars and restaurants in the area. He's gonna fly it down the street to the Gables. Just to give everyone a perspective, the owners of this house know how amazing it is, they know how close it is to everything, but if you don't live here, and just by looking at a map or your realtor describing it to you, you might not realize exactly how close we are. So what we do is we bring in the drone and we ask them to fly down the street. So we can demonstrate to people that, like I said, it's putting the property in the best light. It's making you as marketable as possible. And I'll be right back. Just give us a couple minutes. We have it locked right now because we're doing the drone. Thank you. Yeah, just give us a few minutes. So let's go check out what this drone is doing. Believe it or not, he can actually get extremely far away from that drone and it'll return itself to him. So you can see he's over top of the roof right now. So we're actually gonna get some shots at the top of the roof. Like I said, you wouldn't think that's super exciting to see the top of a roof, but it actually is really interesting because of the special touches that they did. I'm just gonna run through real quick. One second, guys. Please hold, please hold. the drone actually can go farther than he can see, so he's just gonna reposition so he can make sure and keep an eye on that. What he's doing now, so this little house is a compound. Let's go to the back real quick, follow me. We like the word compound because it's all fenced in and you can't see the rest of the house. You have your own private oasis back here. So here's your side entrance. So the guest house back here, if you wanted to use it as an Airbnb vacation rentals are hot right now. Hot, hot, hot. So you have your main house and then you have private access to the guest house in the back. What we want people to see is the beautiful exterior of this house as well as the beautiful landscaping. The current owners of this home, he's a landscape designer. So he has made this property to look good from every single angle. No matter what angle you look at this yard from, it's going to be beautiful, and that's including from the sky. And you really want to get an idea of the shapes and the textures and everything that he's used in the yard, and from the vertical perspective, you're going to be able to see that. This house has details. Your realtor needs to be paying attention to details. The only way to capture all these details is by hiring an amazing realtor that appreciates your home the way you do and markets it the way it should be marketed. This is a $971,000 home. That's what we're asking for this. We believe it's going to go for every penny of $971,000. So we are going to give this house a $971,000 treatment. So right now that drone's probably about 30 feet in the air. Getting high definition photos of it. These cameras are actually 4K on there. How long can that drone fly for?
One battery, about 20 minutes.
About 20 minutes? How far away can you get?
I can go line of sight about half a mile. Line of sight.
Half a mile.
Line of sight though.
So about 2,800 feet he can get away from that. Now will that automatically return to you as well? If
Yeah, there's fail safes, yeah.
Oh, that's very cool. Guys, we're doing an open house today. We're at this open house right now. It's from 2 to 5 today. We're at 309 Northeast 21st Court. Come see it. Come see what we're doing out here. I'm out here with Gary. It's going to be Hope Jackson with me in about an hour or so. She's absolutely beautiful. She's fabulous. Come get the best tours of the best homes in Wilton, Manors. We love company too. I don't care if you're just a looky-loo, if you're just wanting to see how your neighbors are living. We want you to see this house. We want you to know what's going on. This neighborhood's starting to transition. This is a lot of the construction that's coming into this neighborhood. So if you want to see the standard, the new standard for the neighborhood, this home is that standard. I highly recommend buying a new construction home like this because as the style of home transitions, you're already ahead of the curve. So you already have a modern home, you're already up with the new construction. This is the coolest thing. We want to fly a drone over your house. We want to take pictures of your house. We want to list your house, and we want to list your house well. Anyone can be a realtor. Anyone can go to class, which by the way, the class doesn't teach you anything. You don't know about real estate until your boot's on the ground. What you need to be looking for in a realtor, you need a full-time realtor. If your realtor is working another part-time job on the side, you have deadlines at risk. They can't answer the phone when they need to. They can't shuffle paper. They can't be places when they need to. They can't put their sole focus on you. I don't care if you're like Gary and you've been doing real estate for 16 years or you're fairly new like I am. Every deal is going to be different. And if you are not tapped into the real estate community, then something's going to happen with it. Potentially something's going to happen with a deadline. Something's going to get missed in an inspection. You need to be represented by someone who's doing that full time, who's going to invest themselves and their time in your property just like you did. So I highly recommend going with the Gary Lanham Group because we do care. Our leader, Gary Lanham, like I said, 16 years in real estate. He had his own brokerage for a very long time, which actually got bought out by Coldwell Banker. So I feel as a newer realtor, I'm going to become the best realtor for you because I have such an amazing team of people that are working for me. And see, he stays out here for a while too. This drone just doesn't just come and go. Like, we get our money's worth. You're going to be able to see when you look at your house online, you're not going to be disappointed. It's like, I know when I'm looking at other people's ads, the words aren't complete, the pictures aren't complete. They took pictures with cell phones. If your realtor's taking pictures with cell phones, it's not going to work. You need to be doing stuff like this. But drone's about to be done, guys. I'm getting hot outside. I just want to let you, every single one of you, know how much I love you and I appreciate all your business and your support of my career this far. We're growing something really great here and something really interesting. And I want you to call me. I want the Gary Lanham Group. I want the Super Agent Man, that's myself, to represent you. And give me a call. We're at 309 Northeast 21st Court today. That's in Wilton, Manors, Florida. We're here till 5 o'clock. We'll be here the rest of the weekend as well. So feel free to give me a call. My phone number is 954-560-7809. Have a wonderful day, guys.